the John Pertwee era comes to an end. Planet of the Spiders I tend to think of as one of the more rewatchable of the Third Doctor's serials. I find it consistently entertaining, a touch silly, but I like all the odd Buddhist touches. I adore just the spider stuff in general. I'm a sucker for it. I enjoy that chase, frankly. As I said before, it was actually the first piece of Doctor Who I ever saw, so I can't not enjoy it a little bit, honestly. And I think Sarah's strong in this episode. I like the idea of the Doctor's kind of selfishness and sort of, grandiose explorer attitude coming back to haunt him. His taking of that crystal from Metabellus free. I also like how there's a certain seriousness to the proceedings. I like Mike Yates coming back to continue his arc. I think the Brigadier is solid here. I think in general it's and just the fact that it is the last one just gives it so much more oomph, and you do feel like kind of revisiting it again, like the kind of the last journey. Every moment feels more special than it might otherwise. This is the last one, the grand magnum opus of Pertwee's era, and I really love Pertwee's era. I think that it's one of the three best in the classic run, along with the two which precede him. It set off the colour era with a bang, and it set a standard of quality which I think continued throughout the Baker era. The Baker era at its best, I agree, was better than the Pertwee era. Although the Pertwee era was more consistent overall than the Baker era. Seasons 15 and 16 are not so hot. Don't get me wrong, it picks up again with 17 and 18, in my own opinion. Douglas Adams, and then, I guess, bizarrely, John Nathan Turner's presence, and that cool sort of, as Fisher described it, Jerry Cornelius-esque final season of Baker. And then I really like the Davison era in general, for the most part. Wow, we'll close it here. Goodbye, John Pertwee. You, possibly, so many of my favourites come from the Pertwee era, to be honest. Sea Devils, Day of the Daleks, Inferno, Demons, The Green Death, Planet of the Spiders, Invasion of the Dinosaurs. I could go on, but I shall not. We're just looking at a black screen at this point. Tune in next time for the Fourth Doctor and the most iconic, and an actor whose performance of the Doctor, it's understandable why this is considered the best to this day, frankly.